Space Busker 2061. The tales of Wild Billy Whitlow and his alleged deliverance of the Earth from mortal peril. Disc 1, The Upward Spiral. Episode 3, Astroharp 2000.
Hey, mister. Hey, wake up.
Oh.
Dude, wake up. You gotta tell me more of the story. Do you have a copy of A Very Fred Durst Christmas?
Get the hell out of my... Oh, it's you, kid. What do you want?
I want to hear what happens next.
What? The hell are you talking about?
With Wild Billy. Before you chased me out last night, it was right before the big show at Crystal Caverns of something.
Bentok Prime, right? Did we get to the part where he met Chris?
The human girl? Yeah, what's with her anyway? If Earth has been behind that shield for 12 years and there are only a handful of humans outside, how could those two have never met? Especially if they're both musicians.
That's a surprising amount of coherent thought for you, kid. You want something? Reefer? Spice? Schneef? Quiznos? You tripping spaceballs right now? Look, I ain't gonna judge, but I'm gonna turn around for a second. When I turn back, anything left on the counter won't be reported to station security.
No, I just really want to know what happens. I kept playing the Upward Spiral when I got home last night, and got to a track called Accidental Beheading, which was just a bunch of people screaming, with a lot of reverb. I can't continue without knowing what that's about.
Yeah, that's one of the saddest chapters in the band's history, but also the happiest, even though it led to some sad stuff, but also some other happy stuff. So, what were we talking about?
Wild Billy Whitlow and how he was the greatest.
Yeah, I meant specifically. What point do we leave at?
Billy had been busking at Proxima Station with Geneva. Then they went to Briscoe's going away party, got in a fight, got arrested, got bailed out by Lakefoot, went to the Gilded Albatross, had a really bad practice, drank more, and played a song with Tony.
Holy shit, you got that all right. Seriously, is it Happy Face? Stimutax? You didn't need a brown little piece of paper you found lying around here, did you? 'Cause I need that.
Can we just get back to the story, please?
Oh yeah, Arken-Aid, the fundraising concert. So the part you gotta understand going into it is this. The Arken-Aids originally came from this moon that orbited Kekt, and the Kekt, as a species, have a very large personal bubble. They didn't like the idea of sharing an orbit with anyone, and after the Kekt nuked the whole Arken-Aid moon, the surviving Arken-Aids spent decades as refugees and vagabonds, just looking for a place to settle. Camarians, though, they had this great idea to help out. They called it Arken-Aid. And the idea was to gather all the sector's greatest exo-musicians at the most acoustically perfect place in the known galaxy, the Crystal Caverns of Bentok Prime. They'd perform for a massive audience to raise money and help the Arken-Aids settle on a new planet and rebuild the civilization.
Layla!
Nailed it.
Tony, I respect you as an artist, and I've even come to think of you as a friend. However, you will never again be allowed to fly the Gilded Albatross.
Nah, you can buff that out. Tony no trick with plunger.
Is everyone all right?
Layla. Oh, thank God. Oh, I think she's okay.
Not only did you name your guitar, but you named it Layla?
As long as that shield is up, she's the only guitar there is.
Please save this debate for later. There is little time. We're expected backstage any moment. Come along now.
So, this is Planet Bentok. Very rocky.
Not Rocky. Tony Chicago.
This way, please.
I've never seen a planet quite so sparkly.
Much of its crust is crystalline in structure. The caves inside where we'll be playing are mostly a result of natural geology.
Yeah, nice jodgely.
However, they have been adapted over time specifically for musical performance. I've read that the properties of the crystal can even be adjusted in real time to enhance the music being played.
Cool. So, do we get a green room, or...?
I'm afraid all performers will be sharing one large backstage area. You'll have to do...
How dare you?
Oh, of course. Val Director.
Worthless, plebiscite, myrmidons.
I think I know one of those words.
Could not one of you raise a single finger, take the tiniest iota of effort to inform me, that we'd arrived at the location of my greatest triumph? Were you perhaps wooed by the siren call of the adoring masses, begging you to leave the ship? Come to me, come to me. Abandon that talent on this rickety ship. Ah, am I to believe that you, each of you individually with your tiny brains, made that decision to ignore me? Or is this some kind of conspiracy? Sedition? Or some more subtle kind of coup?
Look, Val, we're real...
Best to let him tire himself out, son. This happens at least once every time we land.
Was it some kind of abduction? Did armed men force you off the ship and insist you carry every little bit of musical gear with you? Where are they? Are we in danger? Blink twice if I'm not yet safe. Was it those contraptions you use, those... you there? What do you call that thing?
This the Astroharp.
And you, my so-called bandmates? Was it your Astroharps that distracted you from notifying me of our arrival?
Instruments, jackass.
Those were more important than the star of tonight's show? Cursed you be doubling miscreants of misfortune. Oh, that I could cast you all back into the hell whence you...
Did a broken Astroharp string just decapitate our lead singer?
Yeah, it did.
Wait, what?
Yep, right the hell off. Landed over by the snow cone concession.
But how did they play? Didn't they need 4 people exactly? Is this where Billy started singing? Did they get the head back?
Whoa. Pump the brakes on the morbid train, Pugsley. All questions answered in due time. Turns out Lakefoot is not only a competent band manager, but also a quick thinker. And he came up with a plan.
Just keep it upright. Wheel him carefully.
Oh, heavier than he looks.
Looked.
Still heavy.
Why, hello, my good people. We are here to register for our performance in bracket 3 No, I'm simply their manager. They are the performers. 4 performers, all present and ready to perform as contractually agreed. Yes, sir? Ma'am? Ma'am. Oh, him? Perfectly normal. Simply a bit tired from the trip. Oh, no. Though I can see why you'd ask. Many of his species are trimming their heads nowadays. It's quite the rage on the Brelden homeworld. I believe they call it Antionnetting. Not at all. No, not at all. In fact, I found it accentuates his performance. If it weren't screwed on indeed. All right, here's our paperwork. And you as well. Fine. Quick, wheel him in. Makeup, get makeup in here. Yes, thank you. Just, do the best you can with him. Now, as for the rest of you, listen carefully.
Oh, Billy, what's up, bro?
Lewis?
Yeah, man. What, you didn't think you were the only Niner playing here tonight, did you?
This guy bothering you, boss?
I guess you think you're a big man starting that fight in the bar, huh, bro? Well, I've got my band with me now. You ready to throw down with Cheryl, Lewis, and Graham? We're huge, baby. Got our own ship too, A Brelden Raptor, brosif. Dual Picard exhaust. Not 2, but 6 nacelles. Triple solo intakes. And a Bassard collector like you've never seen. Fast as hell, bro.
I'm sorry for hitting you back there, Lewis, but I can't do this right now. I'm not your enemy. Never have been. We're both performing in minutes, and my singer just got decapitated. So let's just...
Oh, poor Billy's got no singer. Sucks for you. This is a Quamarian show, and we're the best vocal harmony in the quadrant. Hope you like third place, losers. Ain't that right, Cheryl?
Yeah, motherfucker!
Whoa, all right. For real, I don't care about...
Oh, but you always care. You're the one who never shuts up about that stupid bus driver, and I'm the only one who...
Damn, Chris.
He was annoying me.
Whatever. That was just a girl punch. Didn't hurt. See you on stage, bitches!
I do believe that man has grown more annoying than I would have previously guessed possible.
Yeah, but he's right about one thing. I've heard of those guys, and they are supposed to be amazing when it comes to vocal harmony.
Sure, but they didn't think it through.
What that's supposed to mean?
I expect you'll see. Come on, we better get ready. Does everyone remember their part of Abdul?
I can't believe that's what we're performing, but yes.
Easy for me. I'm professional.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome all to Arken-Aid. We've brought the finest musicians from all over the sector for your enjoyment, but more importantly, to save the poor Arkenids who have no homeworld. Remember, you may donate directly to our cause as well. For only a few Doge a day, you could sponsor an Arkenid family and help them on their way to true independence. And all you out there watching on remote transmission, don't forget to cast your votes for your favorite performance of the night. All right, let's begin. It is my honor to present tonight's first act, all the way from Earth. Please welcome Cheryl, Lewis, and Graham.
Thank you, everyone. We'd like to present a song we wrote especially for this momentous occasion. It's our truliest wish that the Arkenids can come together and find their lost home. New home. Find their new home. Okay, so, 1, 2, 3.
It's a rare condition this day and age.
Holy shit.
They're amazing.
We're doomed.
Oh, they sound incredible. But they're not going to win.
Seriously, Billy? Could you set your ego aside for just one moment
This isn't about ego, it's about audience.
But you said yourself that there's anything that a Quamarian appreciates, it's vocal harmony. And they're the ones running this event.
Running it, yeah, but Quamarians ain't the audience. Look out there and tell me what you see.
It's hard to tell, but I can see Blue, Arkenids, Ratagi, Kramiki, Frog. Yeah, very few Quamarians.
It's the audience we need to play for. And Cheryl, Lewis, and Graham have got their performance all bass-ackward.
They're playing to the Quamarians and ignoring the audience. Does anyone yet doubt the wisdom of bringing Mr. Whitlow on board?
I'll admit he can be moderately useful at times, but I still don't...
What exactly is your problem with me? Who even are you?
A splendid performance by Earth's own Cheryl, Lewis, and Graham.
Top that, losers. See you at the after party, if they even let you in.
Next up, the second group performing human music. Please welcome the Wonderfuls.
The Wonderfuls. Anyone know if these clowns are any good?
That would be you. You're the Wonderfuls.
What? How? That's the first thing we're talking about when this is over.
Yes, go. Don't forget Valdericto.
Oh, right. Good evening, everyone. We're currently the Wonderfuls, and we're proud to play here tonight. Mr. Algonicus is, tired, so he's just gonna stay right here on this dolly and hopefully remain upright. Right, so we're gonna play, you know what? We're gonna play something special for you. Our first original composition as a band.
Our what?
This one's called Megaliminal.
Billy, what are you doing?
It's called Showmanship.
Oh, so that's where Megaliminal came from.
Yes, I just said that. He said the name. And yes, it was an absolute smash at the Crystal Caverns. The performance was broadcast to billions. That's billions with a B. You understand how big a number that is?
In money? Enough for about 200,000 copies of Astronaut's Delight?
Yeah, good job, Einstein. Anyways, the Wonderfuls were a galactic sensation by the time the last note finished ringing out. After that, they could play anywhere they wanted and name their own price. Lakefoot was swimming in money, and the band quickly grew accustomed to being number one. Writing and playing together was easy after that, and the band kept throwing out hits and breaking audience records. Billy mostly just got drunk and partied.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. Megaliminal is the last track on the Upward Spiral. If things were so great and they had so many hits, why aren't those songs on the album?
'Cause it didn't last. About a month after the big show, Billy woke up to some news.
Shut up. Babe, move over. I gotta reach the thing. Hey, wake up. You gotta move over a little. Yeah, but someone's freaking out on my comm system. I just need to slide over a little. Babe? Of course I do. Rita? Well, at least it rhymed. But still, I just gotta... There we go.
Billy, are you there? I've been trying to... Oh, you have a guest.
Oh, yeah, this is, exactly what it looks like. So let's just ignore it and move on. What's up?
Billy, Briscoe never showed up at that new ship of his.
Wait, back up. What?
He never showed. They left without him. He's not answering my calls, and as far as I can tell, none of the other Niners... Billy, get that poor girl a blanket. None of the other Niners have seen him since he left the station after the party.
No one has seen him? Whatever ship he left on must have...
That's not all. He's not the only one. At least 3 49ers haven't been heard from in a week or more. Something's happening, Billy. We need you.
Space Busker 2061, Episode 3 was written and developed by Paul Masseri, Josh Price, and Nat Roth. Music for Episode 3 by Guy James on guitar, Sato Lopez on keys, Rabbit Dog Studios on drums, and Josh Price putting it all together. The outstanding a cappella rendition of As Days Go By was performed by Mr. Doobs, who you can find on Spotify. Sound and editing by Josh Price, mastering by Cedric Yee. The cast for episode 3 includes Dylan Krull as Billy, Paul Masseri as Tony, Kayla Gerace as Chris, Jay Moses back as Lakefoot and Valdoricto, Steve Garza played Lewis, Lauren Moore was Cheryl, Nat Roth was Tom, and Landon Lowe was our dear stupid Trevor. Wild Billy Whitlow and Friends will be back soon with Disc 2, Something Else Matters. In the meantime, please drop a rating and or a comment for us on your preferred podcast service. It goes a long way. On the next very special episode of Space Busker 2061.
My operational mandate does not allow execution of innocent women and children.
Do you realize what you've done? Let me spell it out for you. With the equation, Secundus could gain access to the anti-life universe. If he even attempts entry, a destructive force would be unleashed that would shatter worlds.
I understand, but it still doesn't justify murder of an innocent victim.